Ah, Madam Publisher, please feel free to settle anywhere. Although I don't have anything really interesting to offer except the spectacle of a grown man typing with 4 fingers.
Please, allow me to provide a little excitement.
You might want to use your office.
The thought had crossed my mind, yes.
My apologies. They wouldn't let me smoke in the city room.
My goodness.
Uh-oh. It belatedly occurs to me that you yourself might be a proponent of clean lungs.
Oh, I like to grab the occasional gulp of fresh air, yes.
Well, in that case, please forgive me.
Mr. Hayes, has anyone explained to you our policy on smoking in this building, anywhere in this building?
Oh, the subject may have come up, but, you know, when I really get into a story, just about everything slips my mind. And this one is like investigating an airplane crash. You know those fellows on the FAA, how they sift through the wreckage until gradually they're able to reconstruct an entire passenger jet plane, a heartbeat before disaster.
Yes, I've seen them do it. It is truly remarkable.
Well, I'm reconstructing the collision of 2 lives.
Patrick and the driver of the other car?
No. I mean Thornhart and your brother. I mean, this insane auto accident is just another episode in a story that leads back to Ireland and the extraordinary convergence of events that brought Patrick and Todd together. I mean, it's the stuff of Greek theater.
I would settle for the stuff of a front-page story.
Todd saving Patrick's life, Patrick's son almost saving the life of Todd's daughter, each of them fathering a child by the same woman. I mean, the critical timing of events that led up to the accident. I mean, the Greeks imagined that individual destiny was something somehow spun and woven by 3 women they called the fates. And when it comes to Todd and Patrick, the fates seem to have turned out a yard goods sale.
Oh, that's a fresh approach. I like fresh.
I notice you're about to wield that odious aerosol in my direction, and I'm sure the propellants they use in that thing are very bad for the lungs, so perhaps it might be a good idea if I were to retreat to my desk.
I think it would be an excellent idea.
And again, many thanks for the involuntary hospitality.
Oh, Mel, please don't forget these. And by all means, smoke them in the park. I understand flower beds make an excellent ashtray. It's like that cartoon character who walks around with a cloud of dust and flies over his head. Only in Mr. Hayes' case, it's cigarette smog. Do you know that he has rediscovered the principle of the catalytic converter? Whatever tar and nicotine he didn't manage to drag into his lungs the first time around, he just breathes in secondhand. I am never going to get this foul stench out of this room.
Well, I don't know what's worse, the smoke or that spray.
What? I got it from the maintenance closet.
Well?
It's floral fantasy. Oh, great. Now my office is going to smell like a harlot with the day habit. I don't know how in God's name he managed to smoke so much in the short time he was in here.
Well, I reckon we're just going to have to find him an insulated place to work.
Oh, come on, Clint. Just stick a board out the window. Let him sit there with his laptop and his cigarettes. You can signal him through the window. Look at this! He burned a hole in my brand new furniture! He's likely to set fire to this whole place before he dies of lung cancer and raises our health premiums. On the other hand, he might just speed up the process by falling off the roof in an alcoholic stupor.
No, I've never seen him in a stupor. And you don't even know he's drunk until he passes out cold.
Well, at least that stops him from smoking. I am trying to look at the bright side.
Are you really angry?
Yes, I am. I don't care what he does in his own time, but when he's in this building, he has to have a little courtesy to his co-workers.
Are you going to fire him?
Do you have any idea how he sees this story about Stars Fight for Life?
Well, I'd say that we're going to get an exclusive when he tracks down the driver of the car that forced Patrick off the road.
Oh, yeah, and that's going to sell papers. In the meantime, Clint, He is exploring the heart of the matter, and I mean heart in the best sense of the word.
Which is?
2 fathers, 2 children, 1 woman who connects the 2 of them. The nature of love, the nature of sacrifice, of loss.
Not unfamiliar territory to Mr. Hayes.
It would be a string of sentimental cliches in the hands of a lesser writer. He is approaching it on an archetypal level. He's going to reach into the souls of our readers.
You don't say.
He's a wonderful writer, in spite of his vices.
And you hate to admit it.
You know what I have a real hard time understanding? How a man who is that self-destructive can still have such respect for human nature. I mean, he sees right through Todd's cynicism and Patrick's defensiveness. Those 2 men have been humbled by the same thing that every parent has to face, and that is the fact that no amount of love or attention or money or determination can guarantee your child health or happiness. It is all in God's hands, and sometimes it is very, very hard to trust in God.
And I smell another Pulitzer.
My plant is suffering from smoke inhalation. If this dies, I'm taking the price of a new one out of Mel Hayes' salary.
Pudding time, Mom. Hey, Dad.
Oh, sweetheart, hi.
Am I interrupting something?
Never, honey.
What brings you over here?
Hunger. Mom's taking me out for dinner.
Oh, sounds nice.
Well, if you're free, why don't you join us?
Yeah. Can you?
Well, you know, come to think of it, I'm kind of hungry myself. Where are you going?
I thought we'd go to the palace. That way I can stop at the hospital and look in on Blair.
Oh, well, in that case, why don't Jess and I go on ahead to the restaurant and snag us a table?
Good idea.
Who smokes?
Oh, please.
Don't get your mother started on that again. Look, we'll get him one of those ashtrays that sucks in smoke, or an isolation chamber from the $64,000 question.
You and I are not old enough to remember that show.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Of course not. Well, I'm looking forward to this. Been quite a while since I had you all to myself. Not since you went up to the cabin with Chris, anyway.
Dad, please. I really don't want to...
Don't screw your face up like that. You look like your mother when she's disapproving of something. I just want you to set my mind at ease about a couple things.